And what happened 12,900 years ago? Visualize a nuclear explosion a half mile under the ice on the Laurentide ice sheet 12,900 years ago. Visualize a nuclear explosion under the ice. It would lift a large amount of debris into the Earth's atmosphere, not necessarily traveling at supersonic speeds, but at the explosion you could visualize at the speed of the debris would travel at the speed that you would expect from an explosion half mile under the ice, a mile under the ice, and visualize superheated water expanding violently. An expansion like an explosion at a nuclear power plant containing super hot water under very high pressure, which is created by the reactor vessel inside a thick containment building. A lot of superheated water expanding. This is an explosion caused by superheated water. This impact is very different than a rock hitting the rocky surface of the moon. And by the way, the moon has no atmosphere, so once these chunks were ejected upward, of course, they would encounter friction moving through the air, and some of it would be vaporized and heated. But you know what? A chunk of ice traveling through the Earth's atmosphere um, would respond very differently than, say, like a satellite that enters the Earth's atmosphere and burns up. It's made out of metals, and ice would probably respond differently, don't you think? And it would travel several minutes through space and then re enter the Earth's atmosphere several hundred miles away. Now, a large chunk of ice, or like a hailstone falling through the Earth's atmosphere, would respond differently than a space capsule or a satellite burning up in the Earth's atmosphere. That ice would respond differently. I'm not sure exactly how, but it might provide kind of a cooling effect as the surface of that ice chunk boiled away under the heat of the Earth's atmosphere. So think of two things: a satellite uh, re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and burning up, and think of a nuclear power plant or a hydrogen bomb or an atomic bomb a mile under the ice. It would lift the ice up into the air. Some of the chunks would be large, and they would remain somewhat. The core of these chunks would be intact as they re-entered the Earth's atmosphere hundreds of miles away.